What is up, Karatics? In this video, we're going to be customizing the Aston Martin Vulcan in Need for Speed Payback. I just bought it a few minutes ago. As you can see, we have over 1,000 horsepower. I did put some internal upgrades in it, so that when I go outside and drive it at the end of the video, you guys, it's a little faster than what it should be. Stock, it has about 800 horsepower. Right now, I got it up to about 1,028, so a little more than 1,000, which is plenty for this car. Let's go ahead and jump right into the visual customization. So first off, we got the windows. You can tint it, make it dark if you don't like the interior for some reason. You can black that out completely. Next up, we got the hood options. So you only have one hood option, and it's the same as a stock, but you have like these little louvers there on the fenders, which look pretty nice. Let's go ahead and put those on there. Next up, we got the front bumpers. So you have 3 bumper options. Okay, so this is like the stock one, but it adds some like lines there right in front of the Aston Martin logo and some canards. That's what it seems like. And then the stock one kind of like brings the mouth out a little more. Okay, I think we'll go with this one. Why not? And splitters. So we have quite a few. Not sure how I feel about this one. This one looks pretty good. Alright, let's do that one. Okay, next up we got the headlights. So you have the yellow, purple, light blue, tinted, and then a color shift. So I think I'm gonna go with the tinted. Gives it more of like an aggressive look. I think it looks really good. Okay, there's no canard option. As you can see, the canard option is integrated with the bumper on this car. That's the way they did it. But we do have fender options. So you have this one, which gives you a vent there on the side, and then it removes the Aston Martin logo there on the silver blade. Kind of sucks, but... And then the last one kind of like cuts that part off in a way and makes it more aerodynamic, I guess. I think we'll go with a vent. Side skirts. Okay, you have the stock one, then you have this one. Kind of gives you more of a back end. And then this one that connects with that one. This one looks really nice. Okay, let's go around. Next up, we got the mirrors. So that's your stock. And then you have this one, race car mirror style, modern concept looking car mirror, an old classic car mirror like a Mustang, and then I have no idea where this is from. That looks horrible. I would do this one, but I don't know. It looks kind of, I think they stick out kind of weird. I think the stock. Let's leave the stock mirrors. Oh, exhaust. I didn't even see that. Okay. Okay, so stock. I really don't see a difference here. They just not stick out as far, I guess. And then, what the heck is this? Horrible. And then the last one, I guess. Oh yeah, last one's like a titanium exhaust. Let's do a titanium. That looks really good. Okay. And you have rear fenders. So you have this one. Wow, that's beautiful. So it gives you a vent there, like on the shoulders of the car, if you want to say that. Another vent there next to the light. Looks really good. And then the last one would be just a vent here. I think it's too many vents going on with this one here and that one. So I think I'm gonna do this one. So let's do that one. Next up, we got the tail lights. So you have the stock ones, and then you have like a tinted. So I'm definitely gonna go with a tinted. Next up, we got the spoilers. You have the AR performance spoiler. Okay. You have more AR performance spoilers. You have a ducktail. That actually looks pretty good. I like the fact that it's clear though. I think it looks kind of weird. I don't know. It looks like a stock car or something. I'm not. By stock car, I mean a NASCAR. That's this one. I don't like the way it's mounted. It looks very weird. Honestly, I like the look of the stock one because of that line it has going down the middle. It kind of like an extra spoiler per se. That's why it's there. It's functional. You know, in real life, obviously not in the game, but I think I'm gonna leave the stock spoiler. I hope you guys in the comments don't hate me, but I like the stock spoiler a lot more than the other ones. Okay, so what the heck is this? So it removes the beautiful carbon you have going on there, and then it puts like a barbecue grill right where the license plate area is. That's terrible. This one, we removed all the carbon and we got some more. That's horrible. Okay, that's a big no-no. Okay, I'm gonna leave the stock one. Change plate frame, so let's do that. Just gonna put Speed Hunter, looks nice. Okay, and then edit text. I'll just put Vulcan. You can put whatever you want here, it's up to you. And then the plate background. Just put that one. Rear bumpers, we did that already. And license plate done. Diffuser, okay, so stock one. Let's look at it at this angle. It looks a little better than the other angle. Okay. Alright, so what changes here? Oh, so you lose the diffusers in the center. You lose the fins in the center, which kind of sucks. That's horrible. And this one, it completely changes the whole diffuser. This is like a different version of that diffuser. That's very simple. Pretty much you have no back end with that. It looks kind of bad. I don't know, I like the fins. This one just removes them. I'm gonna have to go with the stock one, unfortunately. I mean, there wasn't really another nice option. And I like the fins down the middle. There's no rear canards, and we did all the fender options. Alright, so next up, let's do the wheels. So wheels, I already have some wheels in mind, so let's go ahead and find those. If you guys want to see all the wheel options, because there's a lot of them, I'll put it at the very, very end of the video. I'll scroll through each one, and then you guys can look through each wheel and see which one you like yourself. Okay, and then the paint, do a black, all, secondary black. Oh yeah. Oops. Apply to. Wow, that looks a lot better. My gosh, that's really nice. All right, let's match the back ones. These are nice and all with the center locking and all that, but I don't know, you can't change the size, which sucks, and they're a little bit too small. And the way they curve looks kind of weird. I don't know. And they look nice and all, but could be better. And I like the Wolfsteiner a lot more. Here they are. Paint that. Done. Alright, so next up we got the size, so you can make it even bigger if you really want to. I think this size is perfect though, because to make it even bigger than that is kind of strange. We can offset it though, kind of like more of the modern cars. We can do a larger in the rear and then a smaller in the front. So just an example to throw out there, the newer Corvettes, for example, the rear rim is actually a 20-inch, while the front rim is a 19-inch. So, I mean, if you want to do that little offset here, you can. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put this one as a 20, and then the front one, I'm guessing, I think it's a 19. I'm not sure, though, but I'll leave it as the stock size. So let's go ahead and change the calipers. So stock, you have these silver Brembos. Then you can put regular looking brakes, red Brembos, different style, red, blue, Woolwood, so, and then like a yellow, they get yellow. Alright, so I'm going to go with the red ones. It's the same style as the stock one, but in red. I think it looks really good. Let's do that. Actually, with the color combo I was going for, I'm gonna go with blue. You guys will understand why I'm doing blue out later on. Let's finish the brake disc. So stock, you have the carbon ceramics. Then you have a standard, slotted, and then another standard. So I'm not gonna do that. We got the tires, so you can do tire lettering if you want. Okay. Alright, so let's match our front caliper since that's the only thing we changed here other than the wheels, of course. So let's do the blue ones. There they are. Okay. And the size, double check the size really quick. Oh, these are the large ones too. Okay. Yeah, the offset on this specific cart looks very strange. Because the size, it jumps from that to that. That's definitely more than an inch, so I'm gonna have to leave it at the maximum size. Okay. Alright, so we got all that, and now let's throw on the paint and wraps, and then you go to library, and then you go to community. So it's kind of like Forza, where people create wraps, and then they upload them and share them with other people, and you could use the wraps. I went through a bunch of these, a lot of these already, and the one I like the most, I kind of took it and then I changed it up a tiny bit. So I'll go here to my wraps, and here it is. So you can see you got like the blue line on the front grille right there. Well, not the grille, but the front bumper area. You get the blue stripes going across, the blue mirrors, and then I have the calipers kind of matching, which I think looks really good. I mean, I think they came out great. I have the matching Speed Hunter's plate holder, and I think it turned out great. And of course, we have the stance and tuning, so you can camber the front wheels if you want, camber the rear. A cambered Vulcan, you never see that in real life. And then you can lower it if you want. You can slam it if you want, and you get that slam look. The stock height is a little bit too high, so I think, but it's not that high to be honest. I think right about there is good. And then we have the vanity items, so you obviously have the nitrous color you can change, the tire smoke color you can change, you can add different underglow colors, you can change the horn, and then obviously air suspension if you want. So we got all that, and performance, we have the 1000 horsepower like I stated earlier. Let's take it for a quick little drive so you guys can hear all the engine sounds and all that good stuff. I'll do a little speed run. So it is modified, it's not stock. Stock, like I stated earlier, is about 800 horsepower, and modified right now I have it over 1000, so it's definitely a big change. I think they did a really good job with the sound. Alright, so let's do a little speed run right here. Alright, here we go. Last time I couldn't hit 200 in the Huracan. 1000 horsepower, definitely hitting more than 200. 220. Oh my god. Quite ridiculous. Did a really good job with the sound. This car is great. It does underperform compared to the bigger cars like the Regera, all those other cars, and it really can't compete with them. Right? It's fast, but it's not as fast as the Regera, for example, which is the best one in the game, because it has that one gear, which it's always in the power band, and it's crazy. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the customization for the Aston Martin Vulcan. I mean, there weren't really that many parts, but I mean, at least they give you some freedom to change it up a little bit. And then if you go through the community wraps, you can find something you like. I mean, I personally like this. I don't know if you guys like it or not. Let me know in the comment section if you like the way the color combo turned out. And I'll see you in the next one.
I was so sure of our love. I never thought of any reason, a doubt about us. And now I'm right back at the start. Halfway through a bottle, babe. take it easy.